What up, peeps? This is Get With It Sports, place where you get your sports knowledge with a little swag. I'm Glass.
And I'm Brandon.
Best tag team tandem out there on Sports Talk on YouTube, but to give you our conference final picks of the NBA 2013 postseason. First off, I'm gonna give you a recap of where we at right now. I changed the scoring system. We're just going game by game, but it seems like me and Brandon always pick the same teams now. I was ahead by one game, so we changed the scoring system. In addition to winning game by game, you get an extra point for picking the correct number of games it took to win the series. So I put that into the situation. With that being said, in the first round, I was up by 11 points to his 9 points. Recap of the second round, we had the Indiana Pacers versus the New York Knicks. I took the Knicks in 6, he took the Knicks in 6. It was the Pacers in 6, so we both we bottomed out on that pick. Next up was the Chicago Bulls versus the Miami Heat. I said the Heat in 6, he said the Heat in 6, it was the Heat in 5. So in that case, we both get 1 point. We didn't get the point for picking the correct number of games. Next up was the Memphis Grizzlies against the Oklahoma City Thunder. I went with the Grizzlies in 6. He went with the Grizzlies in 7. Grizzlies in 5. So we just got the game. Next was Golden State Warriors against the San Antonio Spurs. I picked the Spurs in 6. He picked the Spurs in 6, and it was the Spurs in 6. We both get 2 points on for that. After everything was said and done, I had a 2-point lead on that. Before that, I still got a 2-point lead. I got 13 points to his 11 points. So we going forward to the here and now, the conference finals. I'm about to give you our picks. We'll go with the Miami Heat, Eastern Conference Finals. Miami Heat versus the Indiana Pacers. I ain't gonna say I hate the Heat, but right now they're the basketball version of the evil empire. To me, just like I consider the Yankees, the Patriots, the evil empire to their leagues, there's the evil empire. Not saying I don't respect them, don't like them, I just, when you start loading up, I got a problem with that. I'm going with the underdog with that being said. So we got LeBron James gonna be LeBron James. D-Wade is the X factor because if D-Wade's knee ain't tip-top shape, that's going to be a problem from here on going to the finals if they make it out of the conference finals. Chris Bosh, much people be dogging him. He is underrated. He is a factor in the Miami Heat system. As long as everybody play up the part. You got Mario Chalmers, you got Norris Cole stepping up, Chris Anderson, Birdman stepping up. Pacers, I believe they can, if they put their heads to it, they give Heat a run for their money. Roy Hibbert, he stepped this game up big time. Paul George, of course, will be the most, he won an award, improved player, that's what it was. David West doing what he's doing. Key to this, you got to wear the Heat down. That's where Tyler Handrow come in off the bench. Using his 6 fouls, wearing people down. But George Hill, I don't know if he's over that little concussion symptoms that he had in the series before here when he ran into somebody. I can't remember who it was, but with the Knicks series. Right. That's gonna be a factor on there. You got the factor with the Dwayne Wade, you got a factor with George Hill. After everything's said and done, the dust settled, I would want the Pacers to win the series. I think they don't. I just don't think they got enough. There's enough weapons on the Miami Heat, and LeBron James know how to distribute the ball to where he needs to distribute it to. So I'm going to say it. I'm going to go with the Heat in 6. I'm going to give Pacers 2 games. So I get Heat 6. What say you?
Look, what's Pacers coach?
Bowl.
Yeah. Listen to me.
I know where you go.
Tibbs and the Bulls done lay down the blueprint for you already.
Right.
They done showed you how to beat these guys. Y'all got the bodies to beat them. Bulls didn't have the bodies to beat them. Y'all got the bodies to physically beat the Heat. Y'all didn't do it this year. Y'all fell soft last year for whatever reason. Same team y'all facing this year is the one y'all faced last year. They got the bodies to beat them. I think they beat them up in the post. Let LeBron beat LeBron, throw LeBron down a couple times. You know, they don't like that. They cry about everything. You know, keep Wade around a little bit. They cry about everything. Y'all got the people to beat them. If they had Granger, they'd be even tougher.
Right.
You know, but I think they still got enough to beat Miami if they just follow Chicago's blueprint.
Okay.
Wear them down, beat them up, get you a couple attacks. You know, the Bulls didn't mind doing that. You know, hit somebody upside the head, smack LeBron in the mouth. You know, I ain't saying playing Detroit bad boys basketball, but just let them know, hey, you in the East and we playing out here. You know, they got the team to beat them. Hibbert. Can't nobody guard. I don't think Bosh can guard him down there. Bosh ain't even gonna be down there. Bosh gonna be trying to shoot threes in this series. Take Hibbert away from the basket.
Right.
I think I think it's gonna come down to the bench. You know, whichever bench play better, that's because man for man, maybe Miami do got an edge just because of the LeBron factor alone. Mm-hmm. If he have to, he'll score 40 points. You know, but he may have to. If the bench play like it's supposed to, I'm taking the Pacers in 7.
Woo-hoo-hoo! My man! That's what I came with, bro.
I'm taking the Pacers in 7.
You jump out there. I like that in you, baby. Pacers in 7. Okay. Let's move on to the next game. The Western Conference game. We got the Memphis Grizzlies versus the San Antonio Spurs. I've always been a Spurs fan, but I like what Memphis is doing.
I like both teams.
I do. So this is going to be a nice little series. I understand they played Saturday. Was it Saturday? Saturday.
No.
Yeah, you're right. Sunday.
Yeah.
That was a blowout, 105-83. That's not going to happen again. Spurs was shooting shooting lights out. Grizzlies wasn't playing any defense to contest the three-point shooting. And Zach Randolph with 2 points for the whole game? No, man. I just got through showing my daughter Zach Randolph when they played, who was that they played before this? Oklahoma Thunder. How Zach Randolph was just misusing everybody down the hole, getting his points. And he gonna end up doing 2 points this game? It ain't gonna happen again. So that was a dream right there. San Antonio, good job. You did what you had to do, but it's gonna be a whole nother series now. Start from game 2 on. So, not knocking Spurs, Kawhi Leonard, Danny Green, they stepped up. Thiago Splitter, he's improved from what he was last year. Of course, the best power forward of all time, Tim Duncan. He up there in age. I think he's 36, if I'm mistaken. Tony Parker doing what he's doing, but
you said best power forward of all time?
Best power forward of all time. I just stuttered. Yes. Best power forward of all time. I blogged it. Check out the blog. Best power forward. He's number 1. Anyway, back to what I was saying. You continue? Okay, get that. Next. But then the Grizzlies, Mike Conley, most underrated point guard out there, I believe. Zach Randolph, Marcus on your front court, you shouldn't go wrong. You can't go wrong with that. I think the good key pickup was Tayshaun Prince with their Rudy Gay trade. Great pickup. And the bench is pretty good. So with all that being said, it's going to be a tight series. It's gonna be a nice little bang shootout type situation. When the dust settles on this one, I'm gonna go with the Grizzlies because they're young. Spurs, they got the championship pedigree and all that stuff, and they got a great coach in Popovich. I understand that, but I ain't shortchanging Lionel Hollins. And I think they're young enough and they're gonna bang. I'm gonna go with the Grizzlies in 7. Grizzlies in 7. That's my pick.
7.
What say you?
Not a bad pick. But look, we all watch the games every year. We all watch the Spurs. Them old men, they sit around, they win games after game effortlessly. They rest people be hurt. Then come playoff time, everybody back, and they all whirl again. Nothing flashy, nothing, they just execute. Ginobili, what is he, Italian? Argentinian?
Spain.
Whatever. That foreigner go out and do his thing every year. Same thing. They create the Euro stuff, man. That's his thing. Well, look. Now, Mark Gasol, Zach Randolph, like you said, he ain't gonna score. He ain't gonna get no 2 points. Again, you won't see that no more in this series. But they only gonna go as far as he goes. Memphis only gonna go as far as Zach Randolph take it.
I agree.
I think he'll take them to 7 games. And that's it. I'm picking the San Antonio Spurs. Come out of the West now. As much as I like Memphis.
Wait, Spurs in what?
Spurs in 7.
You gonna make it break it off of this season. I hear you. I ain't mad at you, man.
Spurs in 7.
So those are the picks. Like I said, it was a toss-up with the Grizzlies and the Spurs because I have to admit, Popovich, if anybody know how to regulate their team, it's Popovich. He'll sit you out for a couple of games. He don't need you now until the end of the season. When it comes playoff time, then you're supposed to be good, ready to rock. He put you in. So I do hear what you're saying. But I'm just going to go with the young guns this time. They hungry.
Yeah, they hungry.
Spurs been there. They know their windows about to close pretty soon.
Yeah.
But I think the Grizzlies is hungry right now. So
I wouldn't be surprised. It wouldn't shock me if Memphis won. Right. I wouldn't be mad if Memphis won. I like to see Memphis get there. I just don't think these old dogs ready to lay down. Not yet. This their last go around right here. This it. Win or lose. This it. This last time you're gonna see this team together. So that's why I'm going with them.
Cool. So those are picks. This is the series where either he's gonna catch up with me, or I'm just gonna dust that ass off a little bit further. So we will see. Tell us what you think. Put it down in the comments. Who you think gonna win this series? Both these series, the Western Conference and the Eastern Conference series. So that's what we got for you with our picks. Just to get with the sports. I'm Glass.
And I'm Brandon.
Best tag team tandem out there in sports talk on YouTube. And as always, be good, be safe, get with it. Peace.